The Secret Samurai Walk. Namba Aruki explained. Deep dive. Have you ever walked and felt like the world rushed past you? What if I told you there was a way of walking that made warriors quieter, more stable, and even harder to strike? It's called Namba Aruki, the Samurai Walk. Today, we'll step into the streets of old Japan, examine the science behind the motion, and even try a simple practice you can test at home. Ready to move like a samurai? This isn't just a curious old habit. For samurai, every step mattered. A warrior carried a long sword, armor, and responsibility. One wrong step could sway a blade, make noise, or expose a flank. Namba Aruki solved practical problems: silence, sword stability, energy efficiency, and balance. And today, athletes, martial artists, and movement coaches are rediscovering it because it works. Imagine Edo wooden houses, narrow alleys, people moving with small lanterns. A samurai's life was public, walking from home to dojo, to the lord's castle, or on patrol. Roads were uneven, crowds were common. The long sword, tachi or katana, hung at the left hip. Swinging arms would bump the sheath, make noise, or reveal movement. Samurai developed ways to keep their swords quiet and their bodies ready. Namba Aruki is one such adaptation born from practical needs of daily life and combat readiness. So what is Namba Aruki? Simply put, it's a gait where the same side arm and leg move forward together, right hand with right foot, left with left. The pelvis rotates less, the torso stays aligned, and the step length is short and controlled. To the unfamiliar eye it can look odd, but the benefits are clear: less hip twist, quieter footfall, and a sword that stays still relative to the body. This was extremely useful when swords were long and deadly. Let's get scientific briefly. When same-side limbs move together, the torso undergoes less rotational torque. Less rotation means the sword at your hip stays aligned, no clatter, no swing. Smaller, controlled steps reduce vertical displacement of the body, so your head stays steady and your line of sight is stable. Modern movement science confirms minimizing self-generated motion preserves balance and allows faster, more accurate reactions. That's why martial artists and even some dancers practice similar patterns today. Picture a katana sheathed on the left hip. A swinging right arm without coordinated leg movement will pull the sword outward or inward, making noise and changing angle. Namba maintains the sword's orientation. If you had to draw quickly, the blade would be in the right place, calm, predictable. Also, in narrow alleys, quick, small steps are safer than big strides. The samurai walk was optimized for the environment they lived in and the weapons they carried. We find hints of Namba in diaries, theatrical scripts, and training scrolls. Kabuki actors often used a stylized version to show authority or stealth. Some duel accounts mention opponents surprised by a sudden, silent approach. One famous anecdote: a retainer moved through guards without notice because his footfalls were as soft as falling leaves. Such descriptions often map to the same principles: short steps, aligned body, and quiet hips. Why did Namba vanish? The Meiji Restoration brought Western military training and a new national image. Marching in lockstep, left right left, symbolized modernity and discipline in the Western sense. Schools adopted that gait and social norms shifted. The samurai walk became old-fashioned and even suspect. Cultural change and centralized military training shifted the entire population towards the Western gait in a generation. Today, some martial artists, Koryu practitioners, and bodyworkers teach Namba-inspired drills. They use short steps, hip alignment, and breath control. Athletes find benefits in balance, actors in stage presence. There's also a wellness angle: moving slowly with intention reduces stress and improves posture. We'll show a simple practice in a moment. You can try it at home. Try this 3-step Namba drill. 1. Stand tall, feet hip width. Relax shoulders. 2. Take a small step forward with your right foot while moving your right hand forward as if guiding the sword. Keep pelvis steady. 3. Keep steps short and quiet. Aim for no vertical bobbing. Breathe slowly. Do 30 seconds on each side. Feel how your body stays steady, how your gaze does not bounce. Post a clip and tag us. I want to see your samurai walk. Namba Aruki is more than technique, it's a cultural artifact. It shows how people adapt bodies to their tools and environment. It reminds us that movement is a language. When we change how we move, we change how we think, act, and belong. Learning a step from the past connects us to daily life in another era. It's not about romanticizing, it's about understanding. Thank you for watching. Japan's history still hides countless secrets and we're just getting started. If you want to uncover more mysteries of samurai, ninja, and ancient Japan, subscribe and join us on this journey through time.